Tell me why, as I was swiping on Tinder, I saw my boyfriend? Can men be loyal? Stop asking me what I was doing on Tinder, too. That's not the point. You know what? I didn't even... Yeah, you're right. Why were you on it? My parents picking between you're just a kid and you're not a kid anymore carefully to benefit their argument. A woman's intuition is never wrong. Way too many single mothers for this to be true. Me, a single piece of paper can't decide my future. Doctor with my cancer report. How my professor looks at me when I leave the exam paper blank and only write his affair's name and his wife's number on it. Sarcasm doesn't get you anywhere. Me? Well, they got me to the Sarcasm World Championships in Peru in '98. Really? No. Furry artists win Adobe banning people for drawing vulgar or lewd content. On what? They're banning you from what? Giving them money? Adobe would not ban someone from giving them money. And it's like, what? Are they going to be able to see what you're drawing in Illustrate or Photoshop or whatever? For $100 million, which animal could you survive against for 20 minutes? A gorilla, a tiger, a bear, or a hippo? You know what? I know a hippo could fuck me up, but I feel like perhaps it could be the slowest of the bunch. If I just run around for a little bit for 20 minutes, I don't know, maybe. Literally the only option you pick here is a f***ing gorilla. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Perhaps the gorilla. Christian group Angel Studios released a movie. Christians are upset and boycotting it. Me and my homies trying to summon 4chan to save the internet from censorship. I actually do feel like it might come to a point where we have to summon the great evil to vanquish a greater evil, which is censorship. Me eating my white shirt. Let me taste it. Small titties with a dump truck. Mommy milkers, small booty. I don't know, man. I feel inclined to gravitate towards the milkers myself. We attempted to negotiate, but Galactus, he asked for too high a price. Well, what does he want? He wants to release the Epstein files and jail everyone who was on them. Oh yeah, those files. Yeah, I don't think those exist. We're fucked. All right, Halloween costumes. What do we got, fam? We got the gumball machine. We got the gumball. And naturally, the gumball could have only come out of the machine if the quarter is inserted. Very clever. I love white people. When I'm running from the cops and one of them says, "Suspect has an athletic build." Hey, thanks guys, I appreciate it. Disney. We need to make sure people can tell which wolf is male and which is female. Disney. Got it. Done. Give the dude a big nose, tiny eyes, and the woman the big eyes, tiny nose. Genius. Do it. Flight attendant. Is there a doctor on board? Dad, nudging me. That should have been you. Me. Not now, Dad. Not asking for a product manager to help, are they? Dad, there's a medical emergency happening right now. Go and see if let's have a follow-up meeting helps. How the genie looks at me after I wish to give all paralyzed people the ability to walk, but they have to pay me a monthly subscription. That is evil. Waking up at 6 a.m. to game. Dude, I love waking up and remembering, oh yeah, I have something I'm enjoying doing right now. Like, oh, I'm working on this game, or oh, I started watching this show, or something. In kindness, there's evil. Valve. In evil, there's kindness. Nintendo. Of course we have the balance. Rockstar. Then there's FromSoft. And then this bitch, Ubisoft. What are you still doing here, Ubisoft? Get out of here. Gamers, normal waterfall in a video game. Is this a hidden area? Hey, look, if it's a collectathon, especially, I'm going everywhere. Will you be my mohawk, please? Badass. This actually is badass. I love nature. Having one lazy day per week can help reduce stress, high blood pressure, and improve mental health. Now imagine having 7 lazy days per week. How healthy is that? Me with anxiety, Pedro Pascal with anxiety. People want to hate Pedro Pascal so bad for some reason. It's kind of embarrassing at this point. When a customer wants to speak to the manager, and the manager tells them the exact same thing you did. Sticking out the tongue. It's like, hey, look, it's almost like the customers are told what the manager, it's like they follow their orders. So it's like, why are you expecting a different outcome here? Boss, we're going to be really short-staffed when you take time off next week. Me? Yes, very sad. Anyway, yeah, it's like, look, if I scheduled a vacation, I'm taking a vacation. That's how it works. I'm following your rules. 10-year-old me hearing an adult say they have a headache. How can your head even hurt? Me, in my 20s. I understand now. Wow, these stickers look so realistic. That is just unfortunate irony right there. Me getting my oil changed. Mechanic. We've also noticed that I don't want to know. I don't want to know. It's just money out of my pocket. Companies, when they give their employees a 50 cents per hour raise, get yourself something real nice. The 4 horsemen of I don't really use social media. That's 4chan. I'm pretty sure it's 4 Clover things. So yeah. Reddit, Tumblr, and YouTube. Yeah, I don't assume many Redditors use other social media like big, Twitter, Instagram. I don't know who uses Facebook anymore unless you're like old. But yeah, I love you. I love you. I love you, bitch. I love you. I love you. Bitch! Theory confirmed. No matter how many times you say I love you to a woman, she will still notice the negative thing. Right, done for the day. Good night. Finally, I'm out. You don't really have to pee, but your bladder's kind of 1/3 of the way there. Just saying, your call. Well, now I gotta get up. The world can't agree over anything. Lay world. I f***ing hate you. I hope you die. Mosquito. Yeah, I agree. Man who kept his boat beside his house was ordered by the city to put up a fence to hide the boat from view. I mean, wait, okay, first off, it was probably HOA. I was gonna say, I don't know why, or I don't know who would ask, hey, I need you to hide this boat, but this is beautiful. I love this. This is very cute way to say, hey, go f*** yourself. Me every time I buy furniture that includes a hex wrench for assembly. After all, why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? I mean, you never know when you'll need a hex wrench around. When Jeep owners crash their car because of all the ducks blocking their view. Oh, not the pirate duck. Oh wait, what's that duck in the far left? Try and ghost me now, bitch. He's not playing around now. They've been selling that same Ghostbusters costume for years. I remember my dad being a Ghostbuster. He had that same blow-up proton pack. When she makes you Google it, but it turns out she was wrong. I'll never understand people who get hit in the fast lane just to drive the speed limit. Move over, buddy. This lane is for crime. Woman, I can't dance. Rat, we'll see. Jesus Christ, not up the pantsuit. That's awful. I would hate that. Me texting my wife back. And is there a Mr. carriage? Come on, man. I lost my job. Me too. Don't worry. You'll get a better job soon. I wish that I could be like you. How are you so positive? Delusion. Batman on his way to raise another child soldier after the last one got killed by the Joker. Tall and bald, or short has hair. I don't know, I like my hair. I also like being tall. I feel like I could kind of go without one or the other. I feel like becoming short would be much more of an adjustment than becoming bald. I don't know, I could wear a hat. I could wear a beanie. I hope I don't go bald. If I can at least keep my beard, I wouldn't be too angry. Just let me keep my beard, let me put on a beanie. I don't know, that should be fine. The perfect birthday card does not exist. Shut up and take my money. Okay, this is perfect and I've never seen it before. What? Is this officially licensed? How I look at people who don't eat the pizza crust. I mean, yeah, look, if it's like a really thick burnt crust that is hard to chew into, no, but if it's, if it's that Domino's crust, ooh, that seasoning. I love their crust. I love Domino's. They're great. We attempted to negotiate, but Galactus, he asked for too high a price. Well, what does he want? He wants the WNBA women to be paid the same as the NBA men. Are they not? I bet the future will be amazing! Clanker, the official slur for AI robots, has arrived. Oh, Fox News. I can't believe this is a real thing. Also, it has arrived, dude. It was thought up like almost 30 years ago. When they call to cancel, before you call to cancel. Wait, you guys actually have relationships with a chatbot? I thought it was a meme. I wonder. How? You know, how? I don't want that, but is it really sustainable? Brits watching every gram of their privacy and freedom being stripped away in 1 month. I mean, hey, if you think it's only stopping at them, online multiplayer being held up by game developers, single player dying, couch co-op. I don't know about single player dying. There is still a very strong spot for single player games, and they're still making them. I don't know about that one. Online multiplayer obviously is the thing everyone does because you gotta have your live service. But couch co-op, yeah, that one is rare unless it's like a fighting game or a racing game, and sometimes they don't even have that. When I see other dish soap brands raising their prices to match Dawn's, I didn't know dish soap brands were raising prices. This is how I find out. I can't believe you, other dish soap brands. Christian Bale watching people idolize Patrick Bateman and completely miss the point of the movie. I feel like half of the people online, or like young dudes who have quote unquote idolized Patrick Bateman, they probably haven't even seen the movie and they've only seen the GIFs of him like walking down the hall listening to music or working out or I don't know, flexing his muscles while he's or something. Like they have not seen the movie and it's very evident. I gotta see that movie again. That was very good. The starting pay is $40,000. Later it can go up to $80,000. Oh, okay, I'll start later then. Oligarchy, the least intelligent 1/3 of Americans. Democracy. Society when a girl cuts her hair short. Wow, you look so cute. Society when a guy grows his hair long. What are you looking at me for? Fuck you. My hair's been long forever. Them. The world debt is now over $324 trillion. Me. Who exactly do we owe? Greedy Mars noises. Mars wants our money. Girls in their late 20s who live with their parents telling you why you're not good enough for her. I can't be with someone if I don't respect what they do. You're a cashier. Also, you don't look 17. I don't want you anyways. Gonna prank Elon Musk when he'll get here on Mars. 2016, 2020, 2025. When your last job was taxi driver. That is hilarious. You just have a little spot for your arm to hang out, get a little breeze when you're up there. Me as a kid, the bartender in Star Wars is a jerk. Who cares if they're robots? Me as an adult, get that AI clanker shit out of here. We don't serve their kind here. Humans, born in a hospital. Bears are born in the safety of a burrow and are protected by their mother. Sea turtles at birth. Adult games on Steam. Oh no, Visa doesn't like that. Lil Tay's 18th birthday. Okay, maybe Visa likes that. People who put the shopping cart back in the corral. People who leave it in the middle of the parking lot. Yeah, I feel like if you struggle to do this or you just can't be to put your cart where it should be, then I just assume in everything in life you are lazy or you just don't care about others at all. Companies collecting all my data for years just to show me ads I'm completely uninterested in. Me telling my mom a secret. My mom the next day telling everyone, thanks mom. Most people rejected his message. Special underwear won't prevent your swamp ass. Shut up. They hated him because he told them the truth. Oppenheimer is 3 hours long. Ugh. Florence Pugh is nude for 10 minutes of that.